And welcome back in, everybody, as we are back over here on YouTube once again. Let me know if you guys can view this. So we just started off the stream right now. Okay, there we go. I can see it over on my platform. We got it right now. Thanks so much, Wick2YT. I appreciate it. Thanks so much for stopping by. Once again, the score is 8-5. Duke at the moment now as we have 17.5 left to go. Just jumping right into this game as we just finished the last stream just a moment ago with that game, the Louisville Cardinals over the Michigan Wolverines. Hit those thumbs up if you guys are new here to the channel. 8-5, Michigan at the Duke at the free throw line as that shot is up and through. Duke with a quick 9-5 lead. 17-20 left to go in the first quarter. Michigan State with the ball as we join this game in progress. Winston, top of the key, bounce pass over to the left wing perimeter now for the Spartans. They dribble drive inside. That is a reach and foul committed on the play by Wendell Moore Jr., the freshman from Charlotte, North Carolina. So we just started out this stream right now. Welcome over in Sportscaster, Smiling Sally. I appreciate it. Thanks so much for joining me back on the platform tonight as I call play-by-play of college basketball. Michigan State with the ball at the right baseline. They have it trying to back their way inside the low post. They pass it over left corner 3, and that is a whistle and a foul beforehand. Welcome back, Eclipse. I appreciate it, man. Thanks so much for stopping by once again for stream number 2 tonight. Not a good start for the Spartans tonight. 4 turnovers in this game by Michigan State. Duke with the basketball. I'm going to get up some of the box score stuff for you guys right now, too. 16:58 left to go in the first. Duke with the stoppage in time on the court and just... Yep. Yes, so I definitely remembered you. You joined me on the last stream, and then here he is back again. It's part of my football channel too. 9-5. Michigan State with the ball. As they go into the key, and they lay it up and in off the shot fake into the key. Xavier Tillman for 2. 9-7. As Duke has the ball, 16:40 left to go in the first. Jumper by Duke. First one hits the rim. They get their own offensive rebound. Put back. It is up and good for 2 by Vernon Carey Jr. 11-7. Duke leads it now up by 4. Patrick pointing out this should be a good game. Duke will take it, though, he believes. Yeah, I feel like Duke is extra motivated. Since they lost in the Elite 8 to Michigan State, I feel like Duke will pull this one off, too. Right baseline jumper, no good. Wendell Moore gets the rebound. Duke with the basketball. They take past the half-court logo. In transition, top of the key, 3. That one hits the front rim, no good. Michigan State with the board. Different type of game here considered to the last one. There was all bricks. These shots falling. A couple of them. That one didn't, though. Hit the front rim. Rebound by Duke. Duke with the basketball dribbling in a full whiteout court right now. They have it at the top of the key as this is Trey Jones dribbling towards the right. Jones passes off left wing into the hands of Alex O'Connell. O'Connell takes the left double jumper. That one is no good. Rebounded by the Spartans. Ball goes into the hands of Cassius Winston. They are pushing tempo for Michigan State. Right wing perimeter. Now they have it right baseline. Dish it back to the right wing into the hands of Bingham. Bingham back outside left baseline. They pass it over. Left double jumper. And we have a foul on the court. So foul on the court. 15:33 left to go in the first quarter. Or first half here of the stream. Eclipse pointing out you're too popular in this channel, LOL. Oh man, I appreciate the love, guys, and the football channel. So right now on commercial break, hopefully we'll get some more people joining me in here. Once we get some more viewership, once they hit that notification bell and know when I get back to action. Hey, what is good, Vaughn? Thanks so much. Welcome back. He says, John's channel is now good. Awesome. So yeah, I'll definitely, after I finish the stream, I'm going to it's probably going to be too late, by the way. I'll probably text John tomorrow, ask him, like, what in the world happened about that, but I want to check that out when I do have a chance. You forgot my sportscaster name. I'm going to put it here in the chat. It's called the Sports Dish. I'll put that in here for you. Copy paste. There you go. Hey, welcome back, Braxton. I appreciate it. There we go. Welcome back, Sports and Weather Alert. I appreciate it. Thanks so much, guys, for stopping by here on the channel. So that's my sportscaster name. It is called a Sports Dish. So Braxton likes Duke in this one. Vaughn pointing out, John says that everything is fine. He says that the NHL's fault is the reason why I copyrighted him. That's weird. I don't know why I did that. So these teams shooting the ball way better than the last game. Duke at 44%. Michigan State at 50% so far from the floor. Michigan State made their only 3-point shot. Duke is 1 for 3 from behind the arc. 11-7 is the score. We just started out with this one. A joint in progress from the last game, since these two games overlap. As far as Duke, the leading scorer is Trey Jones. He's got 4 points. 3 points by Matthew Hurts. And Michigan State leading scorer, 4 points Xavier Tillman, Marcus Bingham with 3 points. And Cassius Winston with nothing so far besides a rebound. No assist either by Winston to start out in like the first 4.5 minutes. So we're heading right back over to the stream here in just a moment, everybody. Welcome in, guys. Thanks so much for joining me. There's Wick 2. Welcome in on Sportscaster. I appreciate it. Thanks so much for showing the love over here on Sportscaster as well. Well, welcome in Smiling Sally over on Sportscaster too. So we're going to get right over to this game here, play-by-play in just a moment. Les's Morrison, welcome in on Sportscaster, Les's Morrison. I appreciate it for stopping by. Let's hear on the YouTube chat. Vaughn is glad about Mac Brown having him coach this season for UNC. That's awesome. Yeah, Mac Brown must be happy that his team was actually able to perform. They kept it close against Clemson. They almost beat Clemson. But as far as like a basketball school there for UNC, I mean, it's not like too bad what they did this year. Welcome, guys, over back to the channel. Sports and Weather Alert pointing out, yes, Winston versus Jones, the key to the game. I feel like Trey Jones in this one, I feel like Trey Jones has something to prove, and I feel like he will prove it tonight. Because the last game, when it finished off in the Elite 8, Trey Jones only had 4 points in 40 minutes. I feel like Trey Jones has something to prove tonight. People in the offseason said Trey Jones, it's good that he was able to stay in college. People were talking about Trey Jones. It's good that he was able to stay in college to become a better shooter. People didn't think that Trey Jones was going to be a good shooter at the NBA level. So he's back for his sophomore season. He has a point to prove tonight against Cassius Winston. Winston with the ball as he floats that one in. As we're back to this game, Michigan State gets it for 2. 2-point game, 11-9 to score. Welcome back, Owen Hates You, over on Cleveland Sports. I appreciate it here. He is back, but he has to go. No problem, man. Thanks so much for stopping by. Duke with the ball, top of the key, passing it off, left wing perimeter. Into the hands of O'Connell. They pass it to the right wing now. Duke slings it off over to O'Connell again, passing right wing now into the hands of Goldwire. Goldwire over to Jones. Jones takes the shot. That one hits the rim. No good. And rebound by Michigan State. We have a foul underneath the basket. Aaron Henry got the board. Hit the like button indeed, guys. Hit that big red subscribe button as well. We'll hopefully add in some more new people over onto the channel also. Some Duke fans, some Michigan State fans. We'll add in some new people here that enjoy the basketball channel, that like the growth of this right now. Duke will inbound in their front court. They have it top of the key. They pass it off now into the hands of Trey Jones. Jones dribbling towards his right, passes right corner perimeter. And Duke gets called with a double dribble. So turnover by the Blue Devils here as they're up by 2. 11-9, 14:36 left to go before halftime. Make sure to hit that thumbs up down below, guys. Hit that subscribe button as well. Sure, we'll add in a lot more people as we go through the entirety of this game. That's what happened the last time. A bunch of people got dumped in for my stream when I streamed Michigan State versus Kentucky to start out the season. Spartans with the ball. Winston. Bounce pass over to the right wing perimeter. Into the hands of Malik Hall. Passes. Underneath. Oh, what a block underneath by Duke, but Michigan State gets it back. Michigan State feeds it down low. We have a foul underneath the hoop here. We got 14:22 left to go in this half. Vaughn pointing out Duke needs to improve their football program. Yes, indeed. They're only sending like one player to the NFL draft, like Daniel Jones last year, and nobody else. And that is it. That's a big problem. Wick is actually an Ohio State fan. Well, you're in good luck, man. Tomorrow night I should be doing Ohio State versus UNC. That's another team that has shined so far this season, the Buckeyes. So I hope to do that game for you guys after I get home from work, Ohio State versus UNC. That ball gets stolen by Duke in the key. 14 minutes left to go in the first half. Top of the key now. Duke dribbling the basketball. In the looks what appears to be a sold-out Breslin Center, the home of the Michigan State Spartans. Pass into the key. A little jumper. That one, though, it won't go down, but Vernon Carey gets fouled. He'll shoot shots at the free throw line. Let's see here. Vaughn pointing out, UNC will take the next step next season for football. Yeah, if they have a good coach like Mac Brown, they'll be able to do that. They used to be good in the early 2010s too. They played on the Saturday night time slot for the Saturday night football game to open up the season one of those years against Oregon, and they beat Oregon. Vernon Carey Jr. at the free throw line. First shot's up. First shot is through. Duke is up by 3. Second shot coming up in a moment by Carey at the line. That was good as well. (13-9) Michigan State with the basketball. We have a top of the key with Winston. Winston bounce pass. Left wing perimeter here for the Spartans. Now they pass this one inside. Winston trying to back his way. Backs it towards the outside. He kicks this one out. And now they go dribble drive. Passing over. Right baseline jumper. Tillman passes over to Winston. And that is an offensive foul by Michigan State on that play. I think Tillman was close to stepping on the baseline either way. So that's a turnover by Michigan State. 13.5 left to go. Let's see here. Wick says he doesn't think North Carolina against Ohio State is great. I feel like that matchup's going to be pretty good tomorrow, though, honestly. Those two teams are inside, what's that, 6 versus 7. That should be a good game tomorrow. Selection Sunday is this Sunday. Okay, yeah, for college football there. Vaughn can't wait for that, of course. I can't wait for the college basketball selection Sunday. Is that pass to the right corner perimeter, and they step out of bounds by Duke, so turnovers here early in the game. Michigan State will get it back in the 13-9 score. 13 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Thanks so much, everybody, for being a part here on the stream tonight as I call play-by-play of basketball action. Cassius Winston takes this ball past the timeline, top of the key. Bounce pass as they make their move into the lane. What a block right there by Vernon Carey Jr. Duke going into the lane. Lob pass over the top with the alley-oop. Jones throwing it over to Delorier, who jams it down for 2. What a job. Oh, that one goes down. 12.5 left to go in the first quarter as Santa falls down to my stream. Michigan State with the basketball. They have it top of the key with Winston. Winston bounce pass inside. They dish it back outside, moving it around the perimeter at the left corner. And Michigan State tries to take the step-back jumper. They get it. Let's see if that was a 2 or a 3. That was close. And they say a deep 2. 15-11, the score right now. Duke up by 4. 12-15 left to go in the first quarter. Duke with the basketball. Bounce pass to the left wing perimeter into the hands of Goldwire. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that like button down below. Hit that subscribe button as well. Stream number 2 tonight. The last one I just called Louisville against Michigan just moments ago. Left elbow jumper. That one off the mark, no good. And they get the rebound. Michigan State with a rebound going into transition. And we have a foul underneath. I think Duke was the one. I think it was Joey Baker who was the one who committed the foul. So let's see here. Welcome in LA Laura over to Sportscaster. I appreciate it. Wick pointing out on Sportscaster, this site is laggier than YouTube. There's a delay. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. That is weird. Sometimes YouTube is like having a lag to it. Sometimes Sportscaster. Depends though, but Sportscaster usually doesn't have a lag, so interesting why it has a lag right now. So currently just on this commercial break. We're going to get right back over here in a couple minutes, everybody. Thanks so much for all the new people joining me for the first ever time on YouTube and Sportscaster tonight. I appreciate it. Patrick pointing out this game should be closer than the Louisville, Michigan game. Yes, I hope so. This looking like a great battle right now at the moment. 15-11. As we have 11:53 left to go in the first half. Taking a look at the numbers so far. And Duke's leading scorer has 4 points. That's Vernon Carey Jr. He's got 4. Trey Jones also has 4. As far as the other stuff going on, Matthew Hurt with 3. Michigan State tonight in this game, leading scorer, got 4 points by Xavier Tillman. 3 points by Marcus Bingham. So that's the leading scores of this game. As this is the second game tonight that I am streaming. If you guys just missed, I did Louisville versus Michigan just moments ago. So currently we're just on the commercial break. Sounds weird when listening. Wick 2 is pointing out here on Sportscaster. That's weird. It might be because, like, it's a different audio thing that I'm doing it from. I'm doing it from, the laptop built-in audio on the other computer, so that might be why. So right now, just in this commercial break, we'll head right back over here in a couple minutes. Scoreboard update for you guys. Number 17, Florida State, trailing against Indiana 39-30. Number 15, Memphis, beating Bradley 29-19 as far as a score update for college basketball. Hey, welcome in, Robert. I appreciate it, man. Thanks so much, guys, for stopping by. If you guys enjoy what I do, hit that thumbs up. Second stream tonight here. Hit that subscribe button down below if you enjoy what I do here on the channel. Vaughn pointing out Penn State doesn't belong in the top 10 because they didn't play Rutgers well. So, yeah, Vaughn thinks that. Yeah, it was a rough start in that college football game for Penn State against Rutgers. But yeah, definitely. Thanks so much, Maxwell. I appreciate it. Hit that big red subscribe button down below, everyone. So here we are. Shots at the free throw line by the Spartans in a 4-point ball game. 15-11. 11:53 left to go in the first half. The first shot's up. The first shot is through by Mark Rocket Watts at the free throw line. It puts it to a 3-point game. Rocket Watts, 83% shooter at the line with a second one coming up by the Spartans. That shot's up. That shot no good. Gets rebounded this time by Duke. 11:50 left to go in the first. Blue Devils with the basketball. They have it at the top of the key. They pass over to the left wing perimeter. Lob pass. Into the lane. Backing their way inside. Left elbow jumper. That one is no good. Offensive rebound. Puts it up and gets it in off the backboard. Second chance points right there by Vernon Carey Jr. as the Blue Devils lead it by 5. Carey's got 6 tonight alongside 6 rebounds. Michigan State with the ball with under 11.5 left to go before halftime. Bounce pass, top of the key, as they move towards their right into the hands of Winston. Winston now with the basketball. Dribble drive into the lane, try to feed that one off. Underneath, Winston credited with an assist. Thomas Kithier puts it off, up and in for the backboard, and up and in for 2. 17-14 as we approach 11 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Sports and Weather Alert pointing out, unfortunately, Duke doesn't make a bowl game this season. Finished 5-7. Yeah. Oh, man, that's too bad, man. You need to get to the 6 win mark to get to a bowl game. That's unfortunate, though. So close, but 5, but not 6. Michigan State going inside the lane, and we have a foul here on the last play. So, foul underneath the basket as they were trying to drive to the lane by the Spartans. 17-14 to score Michigan State. He's down by 3. Duke's at the free throw line. First shot's up by Duke. First shot is in. 18-14 is the first one at the line is good by Duke. Second shot coming up here in just a moment. As that one is good by the Blue Devils as well. Puts this to a 5-point game. 19-14. Carey responsible for 8 out of those 19 points tonight. Michigan State with the ball, dribbling right wing. Into the hands of Winston. Winston swings this one over to the right wing perimeter once again. Into the hands of Hall. Hall trying to go up with it on the shot. That one no good. Rebounded by the Blue Devils. As I'll take it past the half-court logo right now. Wick pointing out loves this stream, but he's got to go. See you guys in the stream tomorrow. I appreciate it. Thanks so much for stopping by, Wick. Anytime, man. You're welcome to join me back here. Sports Weather Alert pointing out Duke, very good offensive rebounding team. Yes, they are. As that shot goes down by Duke for another one. Deep 2, and they connect with it. 21-14. Michigan State with the ball. As they push tempo at the left corner perimeter. Now dribbling towards the left wing with it. Bounce pass over to Winston. Winston, left wing perimeter. And still has the basketball. Working on Joey Baker. Bounce pass at the free throw circle. Nice feed inside underneath the basket for Watson. Watts' shot gets blocked underneath. I think that was Joey Baker who was the one who had the block from behind, but that was a foul. They're going to give Joey Baker the foul on the last play. Actually, it was 25. Malik Hall, who had the ball blocked from behind. So they say, yeah, Joey Baker committed the foul. So 2 shots coming up at the line. Michigan State misses the first one, though. Joey Baker, 2 points, already 2 fouls. in the first half of this game. 9:57 left to go in the first. Javin Deloria is back on the field here for the Duke Blue Devils. Yeah, he had it blocked, but they set a foul from behind. Second shot is up. That one is good. 21-15 now the score. 6-point ball game. Duke with the basketball. They take this one past the half-court logo. They have it at the left wing perimeter with Trey Jones. Jones working on one man. Now moves towards his right. Jones passes off top of the key three. Duke takes it. Duke no good from outside. And it gets a rebound by the Spartans. Spartans with the basketball. Burst past the half-court logo at the right wing here with Rocket Watts. Watts passes inside, back in their way. Back over to Watts. Watts a three. Watts off the mark. No good. Rebounded here by Jack White at Duke. Duke with the basketball. He passes it up the court to Trey Jones. Jones, top of the key, making his move inside. He got stripped into the lane, and Michigan State will get the basketball back. Off the steal by Trey Jones. Oh, what a steal. Trey Jones gets it back. Passes. Going in. All alone with a two-handed jam. Trey Jones with the assist and the slam down. It throws down by Matthew Hurt for two. 23-15 the score. Welcome in Adrian Lewis. I appreciate it. Thanks so much for stopping by. He thinks that Michigan State wants to win the Big Ten championship. I feel like that could be a possibility again. Maryland, though. Maryland is a good team to watch out for in the Big Ten this season. Hey, what is good, Daniel? Welcome back, my man. Thanks so much for stopping by. Cassius Winston had the ball at the right around the half-court logo, and Trey Jones committed the foul. But Jones, though, with 4 points, 5 assists, 2 steals. He just got a steal on the play before that. Winston with the basketball. Right corner. Dishes this one back out. They have it at the left wing. Dribble drive. And we have a foul here on the court with 8:46 left to go. Hey, welcome in, Ryan, my man. Welcome back in here once again. What a stream, Ryan, on the last one. That was crazy. We got a bunch of new subs in the last stream. Welcome in, Elite Clan. Welcome in, my man. Thanks so much for dropping by. Michigan State at the line. They're down by 8, 23-15. Yeah, it's been a while, dude. Welcome back in here, Elite Clan. I appreciate it, dude. That shot's up. That shot no good in the by Michigan State. It gets rebound by Duke. Duke with the basketball. Jones slowing down tempo. They have it at the left wing. Now they dribble towards the top of the key. Duke with 10 points off of turnovers today. Trey Jones passes off to Jack White. Shot fake. And he passes this one to the left baseline. Back over to Trey Jones. He's going to set it up at the top of the key for Duke. Duke with Trey Jones, top of the key, passing inside, all alone, the backdoor cut by Deloria, and he jams it down for two. It's a 10-point game. Trey Jones, with his vision, just finding Deloria all alone, and the key gets behind the defense and slams it down. 8:10 left to go in the first. Trey Jones already with 6 assists. Michigan State with the ball. He is proving tonight to Cassius Winston. He has something to prove. Revenge in that Elite 8 battle last season. Winston passes back out to the left wing. Michigan State already down by 10. They pass it inside the key. That's a slam. Two-handed jam going down by Marcus Bingham. And he was fouled as well. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot the and one. Little lob right there over the top to Marcus Bingham as he threw it down for two. It's an 8-point game. Should be shooting up the and one at the line once we get back after commercial break. Thanks so much, guys, for being a part here of the stream. Hit those thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well. Welcome in, Matty Joe over on Sportscaster. I appreciate it, man. Thanks so much for stopping by here on another stream tonight on Sportscaster, the final one tonight, guys, as we're just right now on commercial break. Taking a look at the totals as we have 7:55 left to go in the first half. Michigan State's leading scorer, Marcus Bingham Jr. with 5 points. 4 points by Xavier Tillman. Cassius Winston with only 2 points and 2 assists so far by Cassius Winston. Sports and Weather Alert pointing out Trey Jones winning the matchup here. I feel strongly for Duke here to win this matchup too. I feel like when you lose a game like last season and your season ends against that team that you play next season, I feel like the team who lost that game is like extra motivated. When you lose a close game by 1 point in Elite 8, the team that lost that game feels like they're extra motivated to come out the next season and beat that same team. Duke's leading scorer is Vernon Carey Jr. He's got 8 points at the moment for Carey alongside 6 rebounds. And Trey Jones doing spectacular. Already 6 assists so far tonight by Trey Jones. 4 points by Jones. 5 points by Matthew Hurt in this game tonight. 4 points by Javin Deloria off the bench for the Duke Blue Devils. So those are the point totals right now at the moment. Duke shooting the ball at 9 for 18 from the field. 50% from the court, 50% for Michigan State as well, 7 for 14. And the big key here in this game so far, free throws. Duke 6 for 7 at the line. Michigan State's 2 for 5. Let's see here. Patrick pointing out any injuries on any of these teams. Yeah, so for Duke, they're missing Cassius Stanley. So Cassius Stanley is missing from Duke. Non-contact leg injury he suffered in the last game on November 29th versus Winthrop. So he's going to be out for like around Christmas time or so. Hey, there he is. Welcome in, my man, John. Hopefully everything's going well, dude. I heard about your stream, dude. That is so weird, man. Hopefully everything's alright there. Hopefully everything was resolved with a copyright thing and everything like that. But that is so weird why the NHL would do that. But make sure, guys, subscribe to Off the Wall Hockey on YouTube. That is my best friend John there, who just dropped a like on my channel. What a stream we did the last one. I didn't even take a look at the numbers, but we are inching closer to the 600 mark, like, day by day. And we'll be back tomorrow night, Ohio State versus North Carolina. That should be a big game tomorrow night, Ohio State versus North Carolina. And then I do plan to do the Celtics versus Nuggets on Friday night. So let's see here. Back to the chat. Sports and weather alert. Yeah, So for Duke, they're missing Cassius Stanley. As far as Michigan State, they're missing, in this game, Michigan State's missing Joshua Langford. He has been out for, he has been out since last December or so he hasn't returned back to action yet. Let's see here. Okay, so John putting all fixed now. Okay, awesome. Yeah, NHL, like a big fat oof right there, why they took it down. You probably thought it was like something with your Wi-Fi too. Hey, that's awesome there, Sports and Weather Alert. And the whole thing with Sportscaster, I'm still on Sportscaster, John. I guess I came in 4th place on Sportscaster. I was number 3, but they that guy from Serbia bumped me out of the top 3. But I'm still on Sportscaster here because I've been getting like a good amount of people over on Sportscaster to come into the YouTube channel. So I've kept my Sportscaster, and it's been doing really well lately. So that free throw, the and one at the line, it is good by Michigan State. 25-18 to score. 7:35 left to go in the first. As that pass in the key tip, stolen away here by the Spartans. As they go with Cassius Winston into the key with a layup, no good. Up in the air, gets rebounded by Duke. And we have a whistle on this play. Let's see what we got. Might have been a tie-up. We'll see what this, we'll see what the refs say here once they show what we're on ESPN. They're interviewing somebody right now at ESPN. We got 7:27 left to go in the first. And they're going to say Michigan State foul, so Duke will get it right back. So Duke will get this basketball back. Top of the key, they have it. As they pass it on the inside. Backdoor cut, they jam it down. Another slam dunk by the Blue Devils. They're up by 9, 27-18. 7:10 left to go in the first half. Michigan State with the basketball. They have it top of the key here with Winston. Winston working on Jones, and now he dribbles at the right wing perimeter. Passes this one off to the left wing. Michigan State makes their move, free throw circle. Underneath, oh, they lost the basketball. They got it back, though. Pass into the key. Jumper in the key, no good, but 2 shots coming up at the line by Thomas Kittier of the Spartans. Yeah, that was crazy. The guy who was on Sportscaster that finished #1 for the month, like, he streamed the last 10 days of the month on Sportscaster, and there was a dead heat between him, the #2 person, and the #3 person. And they were going at it, like, completely all Saturday. It was crazy. Like, they were streaming all day on Saturday. Like 18 hours straight. It was insane. First shot coming up by Kittier at the line for Michigan State. That one is a miss. Second shot coming up. Michigan State having difficulties tonight at the free throw line. That has been the difference so far. Hitting the freebies is something they haven't been able to accomplish in this game right now. Second shot coming up by Kittier. This one's up. This one hits the top of the iron. No good again. A rebound by Duke. Duke with the basketball. They'll take this one past the half-court logo. Make sure to hit those thumbs up, guys, down below. Hit that subscribe button. Let's get me the 15+ likes here before halftime. That'd be awesome if we can do so. And an awesome stream in the last one that we got 52. Left wing perimeter for the Blue Devils. Trey Jones with the basketball, as now we'll go pass it off to the right wing. Goldwire, 3, no good off the mark. Rebounded by Michigan State now. Michigan State with the ball, and they have it at the left wing perimeter. Winston moving towards his right hand dribble, swings it over to the left wing. That one almost a bad pass. Kithier gets it, hands it over. Back over to Kithier, loses control of it. Duke gets the basketball back. Duke now pushing tempo. Trey Jones going into the lane. Jones could have get it. A putback jam, though. What authority by Duke. They're up by 11, 29-18 to score. 6 minutes left to go in the first quarter. That will cost you games for sure. Every single time you miss a freebie at the free throw line. Missed three-point shot all alone. Top of the key, they missed that one as well. Duke with the basketball. Right wing perimeter here. They have it. Drilling out towards the top of the key. Trey Jones with the ball for Duke. 12 points off of turnovers. Trey Jones, last time I checked, had 6 assists. And we were at the halfway point in the first half. They hit another one. Big shot. Step back three, Trey Jones. He has something to prove in this game. Timeout called in the court by Tom Izzo. Trey Jones in the Elite 8 versus Michigan State scored 4 points in 40 minutes. Cassius Winston scored 20 points in 40 minutes. Oh my, have the tables have turned. Trey Jones hits his first three-point shot of the game. He's got 7 tonight. He's already got 6 assists and 2 steals. He has done fantastic tonight. And as far as Cassius Winston, he is limiting Cassius Winston of the Spartans to only 2 points on 2 assists so far. So it's been a great start for Duke in this game. Up by 14, 5:37 left to go in the first half. But where in the world has gone Michigan State? Like, I thought that this team was legit this season. I put them number 1 in my AP Top 25 ranking poll. Everybody did. I thought that they get Joshua Langford back, like, close to the season. Like, he's not back. That is a crusher there for Michigan State. But I just don't know now. They're going to get their 3rd loss of the season if they're playing like this. They're going to be 5-3. Spartans with the basketball. They have it at the top of the key with Winston. Winston guarded closely by Jones. Largest deficit of the season, by the way, for the Spartans. Swings it back, left wing 3. That one off the mark. And the ball gets tipped around. Rebounded by Duke. Vernon Carey Jr. snagging in another board. They take this one past the half-court logo with Trey Jones. Trey Jones drilling towards his left, passes off top of the key to the right wing. Joey Baker passes this one off. Jack White holding the ball, passes top of the key over to Trey Jones. Trey Jones now top of the key, guarded by Winston. 4:55 left to go in the first quarter. 5 in the shot clock. Bounce pass inside. Carey. Jumper in the key, and that ball gets tipped out of bounds. Last touch by the Spartans. So, stoppage in time here. Hey, no problem, John. I appreciate it. Yeah, whenever you do your next stream, man, I'll definitely jump in there if I do have the chance or so. But definitely, man, hopefully everything's going well with you. I'll definitely catch you soon. And good luck, definitely, this weekend with all your parades, too, that you got. I think you got the 2 big parades. Of course, the Taunton one, the long one, on Sunday. So going to be a good parade weekend. Welcome in, guys, back over to the channel here. Bryson, I appreciate it. His first game is tomorrow. That's awesome, dude. So Bryson's first game is tomorrow. 32-18, 4:50 left to go in the first. Vaughn pointing out he just watched Kirk Herbstreit's thoughts on the college football playoff rankings. That's awesome, man. Hey, there's my man. What is going on? Little man knows sports. Welcome into the channel, dude. 4:48 left to go in the first quarter. It's 32-18. Duke is crushing it tonight. Michigan State was fouled, though, so they're going to be shooting some shots with Winston. Winston's first shot. This one's up. This one is through. 32-19. Cassius Winston, second shot. He's got 4 tonight. He makes that one. It's a 12-point game. If you guys enjoy my stream, hit those thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well. Duke takes it past the timeline. Top of the key with Trey Jones. Jones dribbling towards his left. Limiting Winston to only 4 points, 2 assists. Lob pass over the top. Oh, goodness, jamming it down with a 2-handed jam. Vernon Carey Jr. has had a couple of those tonight. He finds himself and tearing down the ring. He's got 10 points tonight along with 7 rebounds. Michigan State with the ball. Another 2-handed jam just a moment ago by Carey. Michigan State has it top of the key. Handoff over into the hands of Tillman. Tillman, dribble drive into the lane. Carey blocks it. Second block of the game from behind. Here goes Duke with the basketball. Little floater into the key right there. They get it with Trey Jones in transition for 2. It's Duke just all over Michigan State. 4 minutes left to go before halftime. Cassius Winston with the ball. Right elbow, dribble drive inside. Winston puts it up. He got past Jones and floated up the backboard, and it is good for 2. 36-22. Hit those thumbs up, guys, on the channel. Hit that subscribe button as well. Let's see here. Back to the chat. Little Man No Sports. How has my night been, man? It's been awesome, dude. It's been really good. Both of us picking up a lot of subs from that Michigan and Louisville game. I appreciate it, dude. Awesome job over here. Hey, I appreciate it. Ghost Landon, welcome over on the channel. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. I appreciate it, dude. You're the man. Thanks so much for being here tonight. Also, check me out on Sportscaster, too. I'm on Sportscaster as well, guys, streaming this game right now over on the Sports Dish on Sportscaster. Right now on a commercial break. If you guys enjoy the NFL, I cover NFL games for you guys. It's on YouTube. It's called Final Yard Football. I'm going to post this into the chat for you guys. Final Yard Football on YouTube. That is my football channel, so feel free to check that out. I'll be back calling Thursday Night Football for you guys on Thursday, and then the Patriots versus Chiefs game on Sunday. So check that out, Final Yard Football on YouTube. That is my football channel. So yeah, right now just on a commercial break, Trey Jones looking sharp. He's got 9 points alongside 6 assists and 2 steals by Jones tonight. When you didn't finish something in the tournament as a freshman and lost by 1 in the Elite 18 to the Elite 8 to the Michigan State Spartans, well, Trey Jones has got something to prove, and he is doing it tonight. Vernon Carey Jr. has been awesome tonight. 10 points, couple of them slam dunks by Vernon Carey, alongside 2 blocks, 7 rebounds. He's been fantastic so far for Duke. Hey, welcome back, David Mitchell. Welcome back in, man. I remember you from the first college basketball week. I appreciate it. Thanks so much for stopping by. He was a part of the Duke-Kansas game. Thanks so much here. I appreciate it. Sports Weather Alert. Hit the like button. I appreciate it, man. So welcome back, David, over to the channel. Thanks so much, guys, for stopping by. So currently just on this commercial break. We'll head right back over here in a couple minutes. I'm going to take a look at the college basketball scoreboard right now. Number 17, Florida State losing to undefeated Indiana, 47-41. Indiana getting 0 love from the AP Top 25 poll, 7-0, and yet they don't receive a Top 25 ranking. Well, they're going to get one if they keep it up like this, up by 6 against Florida State with 17 minutes left to go in that game. Number 15, Memphis beating Bradley now, 40-27. Other games going on tonight. Number 18, Baylor crushing Maryland Eastern Shore, 78-46. Number 24, Butler winning against Ole Miss, 67-58. So those are the top 25 games. Dayton won their game. Crushed Houston Baptist. It was close in the first half. Second half, though, was a blowout. And, of course, Louisville all over Michigan. That was the game that I streamed right before this. So currently, just on this commercial break, we'll head right back over here on the stream in a matter of moments. Thanks so much, guys, for stopping by. I appreciate it tonight, as we are on YouTube. We're on Sportscaster, calling play-by-play. Little Man No Sports just wants to say he's a true OG of this channel. He was the 15th sub. I know, man. I remember when you first joined the channel. That was back with the Michigan State game. I remember that game. All the way back in the day. You've done awesome, man. Keep up the good work with your stuff, too. It's been fantastic. Yeah, Little Man No Sports. Definitely check out Sportscaster when you have a chance. Little Man No Sports knew me before he was famous. But yeah, I remember Little Man No Sports, that stream, the first one, Michigan State versus Michigan, he joined in. That was the first one that I actually got like a good amount of people. Like that was my like 6th or 7th ever stream. The and one at the free throw line by Michigan State goes down. That's a 13-point game. 36-23 with 3:45 left to go before halftime. Duke with the basketball. Goldwire passes right wing into the hands of Trey Jones. Dribbling top of the key, passes this one off. Baker takes the 3, left wing, rattles out. Rebounded by Michigan State. Michigan State with the ball. Full court pass underneath, and they couldn't finish, as that shot was too strong by Malik Hall. Rebounded by Duke. Duke with the basketball. They have it top of the key with Jones. Jones passes left wing. Deep 3, Duke, and they get it. Vernon Carey Jr. lighting it up from 3 from the left wing. He is doing everything tonight. 39-23. Carey with 13, 7 rebounds and 2 blocks. This is really impressive by Carey, coming in the freshman, number 5 ranked in the recruiting class of 2019. Michigan State with the ball, top of the key, dribbling right wing. Winston kicks this one back out, top of the key. They take the 3, no good. Offensive rebound though. Underneath the baskets, Gabe Brown, and Gabe Brown falls down with the ball into the key. As we have 2:54 left to go. Let's see here who they're going to place. I think it was a foul on Duke. Michigan State should get this back. Let's see here. Low Man Knows Sports puts, yeah, needs to check out Sportscaster Explore it tonight, tomorrow. Yeah, whenever you have a chance, man, definitely explore. I think you do really well on the channel. It's for people who haven't been able to like monetize yet for YouTube. It's like a really good like platform to get your work out there. If you have like less than 1,000 subs and you want to like earn like a little bit of money like each week, you can be like entered into the weekly rankings, and if you do well in the weekly rankings, like get into the top 10, then you get like weekly prizes each week. Michigan State gets the shot right there with a tip, and it's good. 39-25, Malik Hall with his 3rd point of the game. Duke with the basketball, top of the key. Trey Jones with it, 2:20 left to go before half. Thanks so much, guys, for stopping by. Hit that thumbs up if you're new. Hit that subscribe button as well. Lob pass over the top. Underneath, Vernon Carey Jr. couldn't finish this time, and the ball gets taken out of his hands by Malik Hall. Michigan State with the ball, dribbling right wing perimeter to the hands of Winston. Winston now takes a 3, top of the key, off the mark, offensive rebound. He put it up and in. It is good by Gabe Brown for 2. Puts this to a 12-point game. 39-27. As we have a timeout on the court. 2 minutes left to go. Let's see here. Low Man Knows Sports pointed out. Oh, can I explain again? Okay, so how you get into the top 10 is just streaming play-by-play games, basically, and then people view you, and if you get, like, enough views per week, like, if you're, like, really consistent with your streams, and if you stream, like, every single day or so, or, like, 5 times a week doing, like, a play-by-play, like, that should be, like, enough to get into, like, the top 10. It's by view counts. So the top 10 is like by view count. I finished number 4 for the month. The top 3 gets monthly. It's like monthly prizes they win. But somebody passed me. Somebody passed me from Serbia with like 10 days to go in the rankings, and I fell from 3 to 4, so I didn't earn the monthly prize. The top 3 gets that, so I was right on the outside, number 4. 39-27, 2 minutes left to go before halftime. So we're back to action here. But it's really awesome. Like, each week you have like a chance to earn prizes if you get into the top 10. And most of the people who do it are like younger people or YouTubers. As Duke dribbles inside, they lay it up and in for 2. 41-27 now to score. Michigan State with the ball. Dribble drive into the lane. That shot is no good, but Michigan State gets fouled. So 2 shots coming up here at the free throw line by the Spartans by Marcus Bingham. Yes, I heard about that, Vaughn. Panthers fired Ron Rivera today. So they are in full rebuild mode, basically. Low Man Knows Sports says, so if you don't mind asking, how much have you made? I've made, like, around $500 since September doing it. Because I got 5th place in the monthly in September. I got $250 in September. And then I've been getting, like, either around, like, 30 to 45 usually each week, because I place in the weekly like around like anywhere from like 10 to or like anywhere from 7 to 4 usually. And as far as like the weekly and stuff like that, it doesn't even matter to me if like I place into that. I just have like the stream running up when I'm doing it. Right now is Michigan State hits both of the shots at the free throw line. It's 41-29. That shot no good by Duke. Left wing 3 taken by Michigan State. A full court pass. Winston underneath. What a block by Duke. And Duke's going to get back the basketball. Clean block. 1:20 left to go before halftime. Duke with a pass. Top of the key. Into the hands here of Baker. Baker puts the ball into the hands of Trey Jones. Jones with the ball holding it. 1:15 left to go in the first. Yeah, that was back in September. They changed the leaderboard. Top 3 now. The first place gets 1,000. Second place gets 500. And the third place gets 50. But for the weekly, as that shot goes in, slam dunk by Duke for 2. Michigan State with the ball in the key, and they get it taken away. And we have players battling for the basketball back and forth. Trey Jones and Kitty are going at it right now on the court as it's a tie-up, and it'll be Duke ball. Yeah, that's when they did change the leaderboards, though, in October. So, when I started out in August, my first full month was in September, though, and I finished 5th for that month, so I got 250. And then, now, since I've been placing, like, weekly 4th in the leaderboard a lot, so since I get 4th on the leaderboard, I get, like, 45 a week, usually. which adds up because there's 4 weeks on the weekly leaderboard, so that adds up to like a good amount just for like somebody who doesn't even have 1,000 subs yet that just started streaming a couple months ago. That pass in the key, no good by Duke. Michigan State gets the basketball. They dribble at the top of the key. Winston passes over top of the key, 3. That one off the mark. Michigan State, no good. 30 seconds left to go, and Carey, another rebound for Duke. Hit those thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well, guys. Thanks so much for joining me tonight, as I call play-by-play, by the way. Duke with the basketball. Up by 14 before halftime. 15 seconds on the clock. They have it, dribbling top of the key with Goldwire. Now with the ball, 9 on the clock. Dribbling towards his left. And Trey Jones now with the ball. Passes top of the key, lob pass. Into the lane to Carey. Carey. Jumper with a second. That one no good, but Carey gets fouled with 1.7 on the clock. Yeah, it's definitely awesome, dude. Check out the monthly leaderboard and the weekly leaderboard. The weekly leaderboard is kind of like more for you, or so, and more for me. It's the same thing. Whatever you do weekly, like, and people have like a fair chance. Like it updates like once every 7 days to the weekly. So if you don't make it in like 1 week, you have like another like shot the next week. It's not like they used to just have a monthly and that was it. First shot is good at the free throw line by Carey. Carey's got 6 double-doubles already this season. That's tied for second in Division I college basketball. Second shot coming up at the free throw line by Vernon Carey Jr. This shot's up. This shot is good as well. Duke's been able to make their shots at the line. 45-29 with 1.7 on the clock. Michigan State will inbound. They're getting crushed here by 16. And it's at home, by the way. Michigan State inbound. And they're going to go half-court shot at the horn. Hits the front rim. No good. So that is the end of the first half here. As we welcome you guys over to the stream. Thanks so much for stopping by. If you enjoy what I do, make sure to hit that thumbs up down below. Hit that big red subscribe button as well, as I call play-by-play. Favorite SEC team? Fawn's pointing out. I do like LSU. LSU's got an awesome program there for football, and also basketball. They've been pretty good the past couple years. Little Man Knows Sports is on the page. Where does he sign up? Let's see here. I'll go to Sportscaster and take a look at that for you. So, let's see here, man. So it says sign up in the... Oh, okay. Let's see. I think there's something that you can put into the email. If you put in something with your email, sign up, or if you have like a mobile phone, whatever you want to stream from. You can also stream from a mobile phone if you want a Sportscaster. And you can stream from a laptop for YouTube. Hey, thanks so much, Cole. I appreciate it. He hit the like. I appreciate it, man. Thanks so much for stopping by. So I think if you put sign up, and then it asks you if you want to enter with either your email or if you want to enter with your mobile device, whatever one you want to do to sign up, and then that's where you can create an account, and then there's something in the settings where you can create your name and your email and stuff like that. Vaughn's favorite SEC team is Florida. Sportscaster marketing for oh no, that's not. Oh, you need the website. I'll get that for you. So it's called Sportscaster. So just type in what I just put in there to Google, and that's the site. That's what it's called. And you should be able to come up with it. So currently, guys, we're on commercial break. What a first half by Vernon Carey Jr., the number 5 recruit from the class of 2019 for the Duke Blue Devils. He's got 15 already tonight, alongside 8 rebounds. Perfect 6 for 6 at the free throw line. Carey as well with 2 blocks. Shooting the ball 4 for 9 from the court. Welcome in Drizzy Ake. Thanks so much for being a part here of the stream tonight. If you guys enjoy what I do, make sure to hit that thumbs up down below. Hit that big red subscribe button as well. Trey Jones playing like he has something to accomplish right now, as I knew going into this game that Trey Jones would prove it tonight, as that game in Elite 8 was not enough. Tonight he is proving it on the court. 11.7 assists, and we're only at halftime by Trey Jones alongside 2 steals. He's been fantastic. Vaughn pointing out he likes Florida's football program. Yep, Patrick says Kentucky's there. Alright, so Michigan State, as far as their leading scorers, they don't have anybody with double-digit points at the moment here for Michigan State. Marcus Bingham Jr. has 8. He's the leading scorer. Cassius Winston has 7. Winston's been limited to 2 assists. Yeah, Low Man No Sports put, dude, when I looked up your front on the homepage, that's crazy, man. Oh my gosh, that's fantastic. Yeah, make sure to go follow me too, Little Man No Sports over on Sportscaster once you set up your account and everything. I got Matty Joe involved into the Sportscaster streaming. He's actually number 6 on the leaderboard, and he just started out 2 days ago because the whole new monthly started out. The guy who's in first has like 4,000 views, but like everybody thinks that he's doing like view count manipulation because he's streaming from Syria, and I guess people think that he's like getting like bots for his streams and doing stuff like that. So he's in prize contention to get the $1,000. He got the $1,000 by streaming for only 10 days last month. And then other than that, the other 2 people got the 500 and 250, and then I finish in 4th. But I mean, if I stream some more over on Sportscaster, I mean, I will make it closer to them, but I have like a full-time job, and I have a full-time job, so it's kind of tough to like compete with the top 3 over there. But I'm holding my own, that is for sure. Hey, thanks so much, Cole. I appreciate it. Thanks so much for doing this. I appreciate that, Cole. You're the man here. You guys have been awesome. Make sure to hit that thumbs up. I'm really dedicated to this channel, guys. This is my second ever game, or my second game today. I just finished up Louisville versus Michigan right before this. I was up since 5 in the morning shoveling out my neighbors. We got 6 inches of snow over here in Massachusetts earlier today, so it's been a long day. And then I had to go to my full-time job from 8:30 to 5. I appreciate it, guys, here on the channel. I'll be back doing Ohio State UNC tomorrow night, by the way. Check me out over on Sportscaster if you guys would like. I'm over there on the Sports Dish on Sportscaster. Make sure to check that out. Also, going to post in my football channel link for you guys. Check out Final Yard Football if you guys like the NFL. That's where I call football over on YouTube. That's my football channel. I'll be calling Thursday Night Football and then the Patriots game coming up against the Chiefs on Sunday. I'll have that covered for you guys. Make sure to hit that big red subscribe button indeed. So right now we're on commercial break. Who won the Louisville game? That was Louisville. Louisville crushed Michigan earlier today. Final score of that one was 58-43. Jordan Wara had quite the game. He was incredible tonight. We got an upset alert brewing on right now. Indiana beating number 17 Florida State 51-47. Number 15 Memphis up against Bradley 53-35. Yes, so Louisville did win that game earlier today. As far as tomorrow, I'll be streaming one game for you guys tomorrow, Ohio State versus UNC. Yes, the Wolverines did lose. Low Man No Sports' Wolverines team. At least you still got USF to look forward to with South Florida basketball. That was pretty cool. They made it to the CBI last season, because I remember I joined in the stream of yours for that. Because I remember one of my teams that I followed went to like their first ever CBI tournament. They got their first ever 21 season, the Brown Bears. Actually, speaking of the Brown Bears take on the Duke Blue Devils later this month. Cole pointing out just sub, turn on the bell on. I appreciate it, man. So I'll be back, planning to be back tomorrow night, Ohio State versus North Carolina. And then I should be back on Friday on the basketball channel. Boston Celtics versus Denver Nuggets for some NBA for you guys. Yeah, and if you guys enjoy football in general, feel free to take a look at my football channel. I'm typing it in here for you guys. It's called Final Yard Football. It is called Final Yard Football. Is on YouTube, and that is my football channel. So right now, just in the commercial break, everyone. Yeah, that should be a good game. Vaughn pointing out Ohio State against North Carolina tomorrow. Both of those teams, I think, are number 6, number 7 in the rankings, and Ohio State's undefeated. Yeah, tomorrow night, 9:30 p.m. That should be a great game tomorrow. So currently just on this commercial break. How do you join? For the YouTube or for the Sportscaster, or what do you mean by joining here? Some people have memberships on their channel. I'm not at 1,000 subscribers yet, so if you're looking for a big red join membership button, I don't have that here over on this channel yet. Since I just started out, like, at the beginning of the year. Hey, welcome back in, Elite Clan. Thanks so much for joining me back here over on the channel once again. Currently, we're just on commercial break. We'll head right back over to the stream in a couple minutes. but no double-digit scores for Michigan State so far. Just going to take a look at Michigan State's schedule, too. Hey, welcome in. Mason, my man. Thanks so much for joining me. Oh, yeah, I'll put that up here, Sportscaster. So if you want to join Sportscaster, Cole, just... I'm going to type that in there. So that's how it's called, Sportscaster. Just what I just put into the chat, just type that in there on Google. And you have a site called Sportscaster, and you can just stream sports videos right there from Sportscaster. For sports content and stuff like that as we keep on growing the sports community. So Michigan State's got Rutgers next, which is, I'll tell you guys a little funny story about Rutgers in just a moment. Let's see, let me grab my notes. Alright, so the next game for Michigan State takes place at home, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time versus Rutgers. That's on the Big Ten Network. But did you guys know this? Is that Stephen F. Austin beat Duke. Probably most likely heard that by now. They beat Duke last week. So Stephen F. Austin has a record of 7-1. Stephen F. Austin's lone loss, if you guess it, who was it by? Is Vaughn here in the chat? Because Vaughn talks about Rutgers all the time. It was against Rutgers. Stephen F. Austin's lone loss this season was against Rutgers, who is 6-1. Who their lone loss was against St. Bonaventure. Michigan State takes on Rutgers next. Interesting there. Let's see, Sports and Weather Alert pointing out, man, Duke playing really good. Vernon Carey Jr. really impressed me. Go Duke, continue the pain. Yes, Carey's been fantastic so far tonight. Little Man No Sports, you best believe when you hit 1,000, I'm becoming a member. I appreciate it, Little Man No Sports. I can't wait to get Super Chat, too. That'll be awesome once we get 1,000. Little Man No Sports puts almost at 1,000. Yup, need 251 more. Awesome job with your streaming, too, man. You've been doing an incredible job here on the channel. Trey Jones, Vernon Carey Jr. both playing well. Yes, indeed. Trey Jones has something to prove tonight, and he is doing it. Yes, Rutgers. Can you believe that, Vaughn? Rutgers is the only team to beat Stephen F. Austin this season in college basketball. SFA has a 7-1 record. Mason pointing out, who's the better team in my opinion, Duke or UNC? I like Duke this season. I do like Duke. I feel like UNC is... I haven't checked out UNC, so I'll be able to see that tomorrow. But I feel like, based on UNC this season, I haven't seen enough of them. But I feel like it's just basically Cole Anthony. And that is it. I feel like Duke is surrounded by more talent on the team. They got the experienced leadership there with Trey Jones this season going back for another year, too. And they got some really good players in the lineup. So Rutgers. Rutgers is the only team that's beat Stephen F. Austin this season. If you guys enjoy my streams, hit that thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well. Hey, welcome in. X Hypnixis. I appreciate it here. Defense has been amazing so far. Yes, indeed. Let's see. I'm going to pull up that stat for you guys. See what Duke is limiting Michigan State. Michigan State shooting the ball at only 36% from the floor. That's it. Duke shooting the ball textbook here. 52%. Doing really well coming into this game. Just lights out for the Duke Blue Devils. Little Man No Sports won't let him do Little Man No Sports. So what should his name be? I don't know. I remember you came up with a sports streamer a little bit while back there. That's weird why it wouldn't let you take it. It might be like, I don't know why it won't let you take it. It should let you take it, but that's weird. Maybe it's a little bit too long. I don't know. Or unless somebody has that name. I don't know why. Alright, we're going to get to the second half here in a couple of moments. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button down below. Hit that big red subscribe button, as well as I'll be calling play-by-play here, second half starting just right after these commercial messages. I'll put up that second half marker for you guys. Okay. Too long. Yeah, I figured that it would probably be too long. Hey, welcome in Slayers. Welcome into the channel. I appreciate it. Thanks so much for stopping by. So we'll get to the second half here in just a moment. Of course, Tom Izzo is going to run and make so many adjustments in that first half. Welcome in Austin. Thanks so much for stopping by here. Don't agree with that necessarily. We'll see if the scoreboard does hold up in the second half, though. Low Man No Sports needs a creative name chat. Okay, let's see here. I've been streaming back-to-back games, so just needed something in my stomach. Let's see. Do I think that Seattle will win their division? I think so. I think they'll be able to beat the Niners once again, I feel like. I feel like Seattle is just another one of those teams that has the chance to go to the Super Bowl. Well, I don't have Super Chat now, so I cannot say that. Just gonna hide that. I kind of have to, like, stay away from the bias over here, but I do like them in this type of matchup tonight, though. So currently we're just on this commercial break. I can't believe that, like, Michigan State was #1 in the rankings, and they could possibly have their 3rd loss of the season this early. It's crazy. Ask me, hold that question, Austin, until I get Super Chat with 1,000 subs, and then that'll probably be by March Madness time, and I'll let you know what the real deal is. So hold that question, man. Vaughn pointing out thoughts on the Michigan State versus Rutgers game on Sunday. Little Man Knows Sports created his account. That's awesome, dude. Hot Take Sports. There we go, brother. So currently we're just on this commercial break, heading back in to the second half, everybody. Welcome back in, guys. Let's see here. I'll take a look at that for you, Vaughn, as far as what game that is on. So Rutgers versus Michigan State. I think I got it up here. Do I? I think I do. Maybe I don't. Big Ten Network. Big Ten Network it's on. Hey, welcome back, Julio Jones over here, my man. He's part of my football channel. Welcome back here. Hey, there's my man. Hot Take Sports. Over on Sportscaster. Just added you on here. Thanks so much for stopping by, my man. You got on both of the platforms. Julio Jones pointing out Ravens versus Saints going to be the Super Bowl. I'm with you right there, Julio. I am with you. What is good, my man? Here we go, guys. So I got you right into Sportscaster. That is awesome. I'm so glad that I'm able to have an impact on you. It's gonna be awesome here. Like, so glad that you're part of the platform. This is incredible. So here we are, getting ready for the second half. That first half was all about the Duke Blue Devils and Vernon Carey Jr. just owning on the court here. Michigan State will have to make a lot of adjustments coming up in the second half. We keep on growing here as a channel, so make sure to hit that thumbs up if you guys really enjoy it. Hit that subscribe button as well. Yeah, I actually do have a Twitter. Here, I'll post that in for you. I don't use that much. I have like a personal Facebook, but I'll put in my Twitter here for you. So there you go. That's my Twitter. It's at the SportsDish14. I also have it linked up to my YouTube account too. So we're back to action. Cassius Winston with the ball. He's going to take it past the timeline. As we're back to this game, passes over to Tillman, hands it off to Winston. Winston dribbling, floats up the shot. That shot is no good, and we had an offensive foul in the first play of the game by Michigan State anyway. So Duke will get the basketball back. Michigan State versus Rutgers, and it's on the Big Ten Network. Yeah, I feel like that's suitable, though, Vaughn, because everybody thought that Rutgers would be terrible this year, but somehow they're 6-1 at the moment. Duke takes the left elbow jumper. That one, though, a miss, gets rebounded by Michigan State. Gabe Brown comes up with the board, passes over to the right wing perimeter for the Spartans. Now they pass top of the key into the hands of Bingham. Bingham passes inside, and they go inside the low post. They hit it for 2. 45-31 now the score. Slayer's pointing out, who remembers last year's Elite 8 when MSU clapped Duke? Yep. Yeah, huge upset. when you got 3 top 10 picks on the court. And that was just a huge upset there. I am with you, Slayers, for sure. But Trey Jones has something to prove in this game right now. That shot blocked by Duke, Michigan State. Passing inside. Oh, he rips it right out. Trey Jones rips that ball right out of the hands of Xavier Tillman. And Jones passes it off of Tillman's body, and it goes out of bounds at the baseline. That was incredible. Trey Jones, the little guy with a strength, and he pings it right at the baseline off of Xavier Tillman, a stronger, taller player, 6'8", versus Jones, who is 6'2", and Jones ripped it away. Duke with the basketball, top of the key, and an offensive foul called immediately by the Blue Devils. Trey Jones with 11 points, 7 assists, and 3 steals so far tonight. Huh. That's weird. So it won't let you message me. Or so that's very weird. Follow me on Twitter. I'll see if I can do it later on. Or so when I have a chance. Winston floats it up over the top, and that is a two-handed jam that is sent down by the Spartans. It's a 12-point game, 45-33. Hit that thumbs up, guys, if you're new here to the channel, and hit that subscribe button down below. Duke with the basketball. They have it with Jones. Top of the key, passes over to the right wing perimeter, lob pass, now into the hands of Carey, backing his way inside the low post. Carey's shot is blocked, but last touched out of bounds. I believe it was by Marcus Bingham who last touched it out of bounds here for the Spartans. Slayer's pointing out, not even joking, you should try to be an announcer for the network. I know it, man. I know people love this stuff. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it here. I'm also on Sportscaster, guys. It's another platform that I am on streaming this game right now over on the Sports Dish on Sportscaster. Feel free to give me a view over on that link and be a part of that. 2 shots coming up at the free throw line. First one is up. That one is good by Vernon Carey Jr. Second one coming up in just a moment. Let's see here. Hot Take Sports on Sportscaster. He's got some questions for me. So if I'm down. Yeah, that would be pretty cool someday to do like a collab or something like that. I have to see how to like work that out and things. Because I think you need like something similar to have like a collab. I'll have to see, man. 18 minutes left to go before half. Bounce pass inside. Turnaround jumper. That shot going home into the key. It is good by Michigan State. It's an 11-point ball game. Hey, thanks so much, Sports and Weather Alert. I appreciate it there too. A lot of people have said that by now. Duke with the basketball. Trey Jones dribble drive inside. Try to leave it for one man. It gets blocked from behind though. Michigan State with a steal. Here they go setting up the offense. Winston in transition. Deep three. Winston has got it. Putting this game to another level. Here comes back the Spartans roaring it right back out. Yeah, when I have a chance after the stream, if I do have a chance, I'll check my notifications and add you right back in. Timeout called immediately here by Coach K. 46-38. Hey, what is good, Jaden Cross? I appreciate it. Welcome over to the channel. He is new. What is good? Thanks so much for being a part here. Hit that thumbs up if you're new. Hit that subscribe button. As I call basketball action here on the stream. College basketball, NBA, March Madness. I did the NBA Summer League. You guys have been awesome here on the channel. Hey, no problem. Hot Take Sports. I'm so glad, man, that you're a sportscaster right now. This is awesome. And definitely to you too. If I don't see you for the rest of the night, enjoy the rest of your night as well. Thank you guys so much for being a part here. Currently on the commercial break. 46-38 the score. Michigan State climbing right back. Let's see here. Taking a look at the leading scores in tonight's game. Vernon Carey Jr. with 16 alongside 8 rebounds. Could have another double-double after this one's done. He's got 6 of those already this year. Tied for second in college basketball. I'll be back tomorrow night, Ohio State versus UNC. And then I believe on Friday, the Boston Celtics take on the Denver Nuggets. Definitely want to stream that game for you guys too. Trey Jones has got 11 points, 7 assists. One of the key things I discussed earlier was the free throws at the line. It's where Michigan State's struggling. 8 for 13 at the free throw line by Michigan State. Duke is 9 for 11 right now, so that is a key component there. Duke is shooting 82% at the line, while Michigan State's only 62%, 20% difference. Jaden pointing out, sounds like a deal. He subscribed. That is awesome. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. Looking forward to watch you commentate some of his Kansas Jayhawks games. Awesome, man. I'll definitely when I have a chance, if I do have time, Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll be seeing Kansas a lot. People have asked for Kentucky. People have asked for Michigan State, Louisville. I'm like, all those teams I feel like are going to go far. And you're probably going to get at least 5 streams from me on those teams. That is for sure. So definitely, sounding like a deal. When Kansas pops up in the national platform where I'm able to cover the game for you guys on like an ESPN or so, like Kansas versus Texas Tech maybe, or something like that, you've got it here on the channel. If there's like no good NBA games for that night and 2 really good teams in the top 25. You've got that stream. Kansas against Baylor. That would be another one, too. Baylor's been good this season. So you got a couple games to look forward to, especially when Big 12 play starts out. Michigan State, baby. Welcome in, Brody. Welcome over to the channel. I appreciate it. I should be seeing a whole lot of Michigan State more this season for you guys, too, commentating. A lot of people ask me about Louisville. Of course, Duke and UNC. They were my top 2 streams from college basketball last season. I should be streaming them a ton once again when the season comes up. So, cannot wait. So, we'll see how it goes. I'm interested to see, like, how many people we got for each team. Like, if I was to stream, like, a game with, like, a Villanova and Seton Hall, like, I wonder what those numbers would be compared to, like, a stream or, like, something like a Kansas or a Texas Tech. Or like a stream like Duke versus UNC or Duke versus Louisville. I'm not sure if like a Villanova versus Seton Hall will be as strong. Even though those 2 teams are strong this season in the top 25. As we're back to action here. Duke with the basketball. They're up by 8. 46-38. They dribble towards the left wing. 17-20 remaining in this game. Lob pass over the top. Carey going inside, and he banks it home off the backboard. It is good for 2 by Vernon Carey Jr. Put it on the board, and he got fouled as well. So the and 1 coming up at the free throw line for Vernon Carey Jr. of Duke. Marcus Bingham was the one who committed the foul. If you guys enjoy what I do, hit that thumbs up down below. Hit that big red subscribe button as well. If you enjoy if you enjoy NFL too, gonna put in here on the channel my NFL channel. I have a separate channel for football. It's called Final Yard Football. It is on YouTube. That is my football channel that I call play-by-play of. So feel free to subscribe to that one. That second, or the and 1 at the free throw line, that one goes down 49-38. We have 17-10 left to go in this game. Michigan State dribbling towards the left wing, as that is Rocket Watts with the ball. Passes off to the right elbow, back over to Watts at the top of the key. Dribbling now at the right elbow. Watts passes back out top of the key into the hands of Gabe Brown. Gabe Brown passes over left wing to Kithier. And now into the hands of Winston. Swings it back outside. Passing over right corner 3. Spartans off the mark on the shot. Ball pinwheels around. Gets tipped out of bounds. Last touched by Jack White of Duke. So Michigan State will get it back. We have 16:48 left to go in the second half. Welcome back, Clutch. What is good, my man? He puts Duke is too deep for MSU. That's what it looks like in that first half, as that almost was a turnover by Michigan State. Michigan State's been able to climb back, but still Duke able to respond. Little floater on the key. That one no good, and Duke takes the charge. Duke takes the charge. Michigan State with offensive foul, so this ball going back to Duke with 16:38 left to go. Welcome in, Chicken Nado. I appreciate it. Thanks so much for stopping by. Louisville doing good this season for sure. Louisville is doing good this season. Duke against Stephen F. Austin. I did not expect that at all. Nobody did. Just like Evansville versus Kentucky. Like 27-point favorites in both of those games. It's the year to upset. That's what it is. Left wing 3, Jack White. Jack White, just another miss. Gets rebounded by Michigan State. Winston bursts the speed past the left side of the timeline. Passes over. Underneath the basket. That shot gets blocked in a layup by Duke. And Duke with the basketball. Trey Jones with the ball as he dribbles at the right side of the three-point perimeter. Jones now takes it to the top of the key. Jones moving towards the left elbow. Passes off. Left corner back to Jack White. Over to Jones. Lob pass inside to Carey. Carey. Too strong. Gets it off the backboard for 2. And it'll go to the free throw line to shoot the and 1. Vernon Carey Jr. tonight, a clinic. He is doing a fantastic job in this game. Let's see here the point total by Vernon Carey Jr. It's just outrageous how good he's doing. 21 points, 8 rebounds, 2 blocks tonight by number 1 for the Duke Blue Devils. So right now, we're just on the commercial break. We'll get right back to this game, and Vernon Carey Jr. will shoot the and 1 over at the free throw line. 51-38 the score. Make sure to hit that thumbs up down below. Hit that big red subscribe button as well, as I call play-by-play of basketball action here as we are on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Thanks so much, guys, for being a part here on the channel. Also, feel free to check me out over on Sportscaster tonight, as I am calling this play-by-play game over on the Sports Dish on Sportscaster also. That's where I do all my content there on Sportscaster, from football videos to basketball videos. All that content lies on Sportscasters. Currently, we're just on this commercial break. So let's see our shooting percentages. Duke still shooting the ball solid from the court. They are even 50% right now from the floor. 19 for 38 shooting by Duke. Michigan State, 41% from the court, 14 for 34 right now. Duke winning +5 on the boards, 24-19 on the rebounding advantage. And as far as other stuff here, it comes down to free throws, and that's where Michigan State has struggled all night long. 62% shooting the ball at the free throw line. Duke is 83% so far, 10 for 12, while Michigan State is 8 for 13. All lies winning the free throws, and Michigan State hasn't been able to get them. So currently just on this commercial break, I'm going to go right back over here in a couple of moments. Let's see here, back on the channel. Vaughn pointing out UMass versus LSU in college football. That would be hilarious, Vaughn. Oh my gosh, that would be 100-0. You can put Joe Burrow onto the field to throw like 9 touchdown passes in the game. That'd be insane. Yeah, UMass needs to go back down the FCS for college football, because they just cannot compete. Even though they're an independent, they still can't compete with the rest of those FBS teams, besides maybe like the worst team that they put out in like the MAC or so, which they got this year. But that's the only thing they can compete against. Right now, we're on the commercial break. Gonna get right back over to the stream here, guys. Thanks so much for being a part here on the channel. I really do appreciate it. We keep on going and growing here, getting ready to pass 600 subs. We are almost up there, guys. We've gained 100 subs within a month. And it's been just an incredible story here, how this channel has just taken off because of each and every single one of you who do support this channel. It's been awesome. So thanks so much here for being a part tonight. 51-38. Vernon Carey Jr. shooting one shot coming up at the free throw line for the Duke Blue Devils. Carey shot. This shot's up. This one hits the front rim. No good. Jack White with offensive board, though. Have a new shot clock. Top of the key. 3 down one. And he gets it off the backboard. What a shot. That goes down for 3 by Joey Baker. 54-38 the score. Michigan State in trouble with 15:40 left to go in this game. Let's see here. Chicken Nato pointing out, do you think that Matthew Hurt and Alex O'Connell should shoot more? Probably Matthew Hurt. I would say I feel like Matthew Hurt. They can have like more out of Matthew Hurt. I haven't covered Duke that much this season. This is the second game. Did see them against Kansas like a month ago, but that was a sloppy game here. But I feel like if they could get a lot more out of like Matthew Hurt, that would be cool. As far as O'Connell, I feel like they've been able to get like what they can out of O'Connell, maybe a little bit more there. They can get 54. Oh, okay. So Michigan State did just hit a 3-point shot. It's 54-41. Who should move to the American? As that's a left corner 3. That one goes down. That's a good shot that goes down right there for a trip. For a deep, too. His foot was on the line. So 56-41. Joey Baker with 7 right now. Michigan State underneath the basket. And we have a stoppage in time right there. I think a foul committed by Duke. I think Baker was the one underneath. Who should move to the American Conference? Vaughn pointing out. Oh, I'd say, yeah, Rutgers needs to go back there, Vaughn. Rutgers needs to go back to the American Conference. I was going to say DePaul for college basketball, but this season it could be a little bit different. Bounce pass into the key. Nice teamwork by Michigan State as they put it up and in off the backboard by Xavier Tillman for 2. 56-43 now the score. Duke with the basketball with 14:50 left to go in this ball game. Top of the key. Jones passes off left wing for another bounce pass now to the left baseline for Duke. Looking back, they pass it to the left wing. Shot fake. Left corner, they have it for Duke with the basketball. They put it back into the hands of Jones. 14.5 left to go. Jones at the left wing, guarded by Winston. Nice pass, Jones. Passes it off. Right wing. 3, they're open. They get it. Alex O'Connell with a big looking shot right there with from behind the arc. 59-43. Michigan State with the ball. 14:20 left to go. Vaughn pointing out a week ago from today, YouTube will be bad. Yeah, I hear about that. We got that notification about that a little while back with the email. Sports and weather alert. Wasn't expecting this, but let's go here. Yeah, Duke is just crushing Michigan State. 59-43. The #1 team in the AP poll. Actually, that was, yeah, actually, I think that was, yeah, Matthew Hurt who got the 3-point shot instead of O'Connell. I called it O'Connell in the last one. It was Hurt as I looked at the stat. Michigan State with the ball. They have it right wing. Looking to pass it off to somebody. They still have it. They pass it inside the key now. Underneath the basket. Takes the jumper. Michigan State's got it. They get fouled. So Malik Hall will shoot the and one at the free throw line. 59-45 now to score. The and one coming up with 14 minutes left to go. As that was Matthew Hurt, who was the one who committed the last foul in the play for Duke. As he was working on Malik Hall underneath inside the low post. 14 minutes left to go. Hall going at the free throw line. This shot's up. This shot is through. So 13-point game, 59-46. Duke with the basketball. Hurt in quite a bit of foul trouble, though, tonight. He's got 4 fouls so far and 8 points on the court. Duke with the basketball, top of the key. Jones with the ball now off the pass from Goldwire. Jones strolling top of the key, pass inside. That ball gets tipped up, deflected, and Delorier lost it underneath. But they'll say Michigan State last touched it. Tom Izzo is outraged, too, as Michigan State last touched the basketball. So Duke will inbound it underneath the basket. 13:46 left to go. I think they might go to the review table to see this last touch, too. I think they might just go to the review table about this one. So we have a little bit of stoppage in time right now. Tom Izzo not too pleased. He thought that was out of bounds by Duke on the play. If you guys enjoy what I do, hit that thumbs up, everybody. Thanks so much for being a part here. I appreciate it tonight. For everybody who came down over on the YouTube channel tonight, as well as Sportscaster. Thanks so much for stopping by over here on Sportscaster tonight. And they're gonna say that the refs said that on the last one, it was a foul by Michigan State. So foul by Michigan State. Duke shooting at the free throw line. First one's up. First one is good. So it's 60, and then second one, that one's up. That one is good by Trey Jones. 61-46. Oh, okay. I'll put that down a little bit. I'm streaming from another platform, so it's off of an HDMI, so that's why. So that's why it's a little bit of an echo. Thanks so much for the notice. I appreciate it. As that's a layup going down inside the low post, and they get it up and in for 2. 63-46 right now. But I appreciate it. I'm streaming off of 2 laptops. One of them is connected to an HDMI off of a TV channel. So if you guys like see anything, just let me know where anything is. That shot left corner, no good by Michigan State, and it's a ball being battled for in the key. Let's see what we got for this call right now. Jack White came down with it. I think it's going to be Duke basketball. Let's see here. We got 13:20 left to go. See what the refs say, and they're going to reverse it. Michigan State ball. So the refs say Michigan State ball in the tie-up. Winston, pass inside, underneath the basket. Tillman with a jumper. He's got it for 2. 63-48 now, with 13 minutes left to go. Duke takes this one past the half-court logo with Trey Jones. He dribbles towards the right wing perimeter, hands this one off to Goldwire. Goldwire moving towards his left, passes over left corner perimeter to Jack White, passes over to Goldwire. Back into the hands here of Trey Jones, top of the key, guarded by Winston. Jones with the basketball, takes a 3, top of the key. Jones, no good, rattled out. That was close, though, rebounded by Malik Hall. Michigan State with the ball. They take it past the half-court logo. Winston, dribble drive into the lane. Winston shot too strong off the backboard. Offensive rebound by Tillman. Tillman comes down hard inside the key as he and Joey Baker were battling there. I think that's going to be a foul by Baker. So we got 12:36 left to go in this game tonight. So Michigan State should have this ball coming back on the shot in the key that they were battling for on the last play. We'll take a look here in just a moment. Xavier Tillman with 12 points tonight. Michigan State inbounds. Hands it off to Winston. Winston passes over top of the game. They move it over to Gabe Brown. He takes a three left corner. He hits it. There's a big three-point shot in Michigan State. Makes it a 12-point game. 12:20 left to go in this game tonight. Duke with the basketball. Do I know Kevin Cash? There's somebody who went to my school and his name was Kevin Cash a long time ago in high school. Left baseline underneath the basket, backing their way down, and Duke puts it up and in off the backboard for two at 65-51. Michigan State ball, they have it top of the key. Winston passes out. Carey has 23, by the way, tonight. Right wing three, no good, and Carey gets the rebound underneath, and that is a Michigan State foul right underneath the basket. So 11:57 left to go in the ball game tonight. Duke is beating Michigan State up by 14, 65-51. Pittsburgh defeating Rutgers today, so Rutgers gets their second loss of the season. As Pittsburgh beat Rutgers today. That is important because Michigan State takes on Rutgers in their next game. And Rutgers had beat Stephen F. Austin earlier this season, which Stephen F. Austin is the only team that's beaten Duke. So currently just on this commercial break. Baker playing a little too hard in his opinion for news sports and weather alert right now. He's committing too much on the court as far as fouls for Baker. He's picked up a couple lately. Right now on commercial break, Vernon Carey Jr., well, this is his game tonight. He's got 23. Trying to go for his 7th double-double this season. Carey's got 23 points, alongside 9 rebounds, 2 blocks. Trey Jones with 15 points tonight, and also 9 assists by Trey Jones. So currently we're just on this commercial break. We'll get right back here after these commercial messages, everybody. And that foul is going to be on Marcus Bingham Jr. So that's who the foul is on Michigan State, on Marcus Bingham Jr. So Carey got the rebound, and Bingham from underneath the basket with a rebounding foul on Carey. So this will be Duke ball when we get back. Let's see, let's see. So currently we're just on this commercial break right now. We're going to head right back over to the stream in a matter of moments. We welcome you guys into the channel. Who will play in the Rose Bowl? Let's see here. I'll say Oregon will go into the Rose Bowl. See, he's got a Big Ten title game. Ohio State football. They're not going to play in the Rose Bowl, though. I know. I'm going to say, okay, yeah, probably Oregon against Wisconsin. I'll say there. Vaughn. So, yeah, Wisconsin's playing against Ohio State. Probably Oregon against Wisconsin would be my best bet to go play in the Rose Bowl for this season. I think that's what happened around earlier this decade. I think it was Oregon against Wisconsin once. I feel like Oregon played against Ohio State there, too. I think, early 2010s, maybe. I think so. I think Darren Thomas might have been the quarterback that season. Currently on commercial break, everybody. We're going to head right back over here on the channel in a couple of minutes. Make sure to hit that thumbs up if you're new. Hit that big red subscribe button down below as well. Oregon versus Penn State, Vaughn pointing out. That could very well happen, too. Let's see here. Florida State against Indiana. Looks like Indiana has had quite the game. Indiana gets the victory. Or no, Indiana's winning with 2 minutes left to go. 73-59. So Indiana closing on a good victory tonight. So Indiana looking legit. They could be 8-0 beating ranked Florida State. So here we are, guys, getting right back into action here. So we welcome you all onto the channel tonight as I call play-by-play of sports action. We're on Sportscaster, also on YouTube here, streaming tonight. Thanks so much for being a part of the YouTube sports community. I appreciate it. So Duke will inbound the basketball right now. They're up by 14. Duke takes it past the half-court logo with Trey Jones dribbling towards his right. Passes off, left wing perimeter, Goldwire. Lob over to Carey, passes back out. Left corner three, they take it. That one, they hit it for three. That's Jack White, who hits the three-point shot, 68-51. 11:40 left to go in this game tonight. Winston at the top of the key. Bounce pass over to the left elbow into the hands of Hall. Hall passes over right wing three. Michigan State takes it off the mark. The tip in, no good. And Jordan Goldwire secures the rebound. Duke with the basketball. Full court tempo up the court. And Vernon Carey Jr. couldn't finish to the rim. But he gets fouled from behind and the fast break anyway. So Carey going to the free throw line to shoot two. 68-51 the score. Let's see here. Do I want to see Michigan versus Florida in the bowl game? That would actually probably be a good matchup there. Michigan versus Florida in the bowl game. That would be a good matchup, Vaughn. Sports and Weather Alert. His college football playoff prediction. LSU at number 1. Ohio State number 2. Clemson number 3. Georgia number 4. Yeah, Jack White with a big three-point shot at the left corner just a minute ago out of all players. 67-51. We have 11:25 left to go in tonight's game. Carey shooting at the free throw line to an already stellar performance. First shot is up, and that one is good. Carey's got 24 tonight. He's 9 for 12 at the line alongside 9 rebounds. One more rebound, he'd have double-double number 7 of the season. So for the second one was a miss, but Michigan State gets the basketball. This one poked out of the hands. Trey Jones with a steal. Going on one man. Going into the lane. Trey Jones lays it up over Kyle Arns for 2. This is a 19-point lead here by Duke. Trey Jones with another steal tonight. Winston with the basketball. Almost lost it that time, too. Pass inside underneath the basket. And that shot goes up and in off the backboard. It is good for 2. 70-53 as we approach 10:50 left to go in this game. Utah, yes, Utah is good as well. Utah has a slim chance to make it still into the college football playoffs. Trey Jones at the top of the key, moving to his left, dribbling. Passes over to Goldwire, who passes now over to Baker, and now passes top of the key into the hands of Jones. Jones moving towards his left now to the left elbow with the basketball, looking back to pass it. Shot fake. Now at the free throw circle, they take the shot. They get it for 2 by Duke. 72-53 now with 10:20 left to go in the ballgame. 19-point lead by Duke. Michigan State with it. Winston passes this one. Spin move into the key. Tillman passes this one back outside of Winston. Winston at the top of the key working on his one-man Trey Jones. Oh, with a block by Jack White on the Winston layup. Or no, that was Javin DeLaurier. Javin DeLaurier get the block on the Winston layup. And here goes back Duke. Duke with a lob pass over the top, and DeLaurier there too, jamming it down. 74-53, Trey Jones with another assist. I believe that's his 10th tonight. I'll check the stats. Yup, 10th tonight. 15 points, 10 assists tonight by Trey Jones. 74-53 the score. We got 9:47 left to go in the second half here, and a timeout on the court by Tom Izzo. Thanks so much for being a part here to stream. Welcome back in, Fortnite God. I appreciate it. Thanks so much for being a part here. Make sure to hit that thumbs up if you guys are new. Hit that subscribe button as well. Good night for sure here. Joey Baker having a great night. 12 points off the bench by Baker in today's game. Javin DeLaurier with a couple of alley-oop jams. He's got 10 points, 2 steals, 5 boards, and an assist. Vernon Carey Jr., though, just too good for Michigan State to handle. He's got 24 alongside 9 rebounds, 2 blocks by Carey. Trey Jones with 15 points. 11 assists at this point tonight. That's what ESPN has. I thought the last one they said 10. So he's got 11 right now. 3 steals by Jones also. What a game. What a game by Trey Jones tonight. He has got something to prove, and he is doing it tonight here. Unfinished business from the Elite 8 game. And he is shutting down his opponent. I just want to see here. Cassius Winston. Yeah, Cassius Winston is being limited by Trey Jones. 10 points by Winston to 6 assists. Jones has got 11 of those. So we're back to action. 74-55. Trey Jones takes it past the half-court logo. Dribbling now. Dribbling towards his right. Hands it off to Goldwire. Goldwire with the basketball. Under 10 left to play. Duke with the ball up by 19. As Michigan State just scored. 74-55. 74-55 is the score. 9:15 left to go. Duke with the ball now. They pass it over to the right wing perimeter. Baker with it. Hands this one off. Jack White a 3. White and another one. He drops it down. They're going to count it. 77-55. There's an injured Michigan State player for a moment. Slow to get up. That is Kyle Arns. And Kyle Arns was hurt last season. Kyle Arns got hurt last season too as he was down and he's going to walk towards the bench. Good to see him get up though. That's good there. Let's see, our sports weather alert pointing out right now 2 best teams in the ACC, Louisville and Duke. Virginia though is pretty good. As far as the offense though, they're scoring for Virginia. It's not as strong like a scoring team, but they're all defensive. Like Virginia's got the #1 defense in college basketball once again this year. Michigan State down by 22. They dribble towards the right. Cassius Winston with the basketball. Under 9 left to play. Winston working on Jack White. A 3 shot over him. No good. Offensive rebound though. Underneath the basket. That shot no good. But Duke commits the foul underneath. So Michigan State should be shooting some shots at the line. Hey, welcome in Eloy. I appreciate it. Trey Jones over Cassius Winston in this game. Yes. Where are those Duke haters? Now I appreciate it here for joining me on this game tonight. When you lose a game that big of stakes for a matchup during the Elite 8 by 1 point, I feel like the offseason talk about Trey Jones. He's not a good shooter. Well, he came out, he dropped 31 against Georgia State. He's able to shoot the ball effectively there. And Trey Jones tonight, just another game, he is proving it. Out to the people who doubted him, he is proving it tonight. Michigan State at the free throw line. The first one was a miss, second one is good. 21-point game. Similar fashion like Louisville blew out Michigan today. This game is quite that way. Even a bigger blowout though. A lot of pass over the top. Duke with the basketball. Carey lost it though in the key. Michigan State steals it. Michigan State takes it at the top of the key now. Winston passes over, making their move inside the right baseline. Jumper to gut it for 2 off the backboard. It is good. 77-58. Yeah, I think he's got 3 fouls at the moment here. Hey, thanks so much, Eloy. I appreciate it. Thanks so much for being a part here on the channel. Chicken Nato, crazy how Duke went from 1st to 10th just because of 1 loss. Yes, I agree with that. 77-58. Crazy how Michigan goes from unranked to #4. Even more so. That is crazy. I don't like that AP top 25 today. Just because of 1 loss. And it was a steal with a layup at the buzzer. And that was it, just because of that. First shot, Trey Jones got fouled. Jones at the free throw line. First shot's up. First shot is through. It's a 20-point game. Vaughn pointing his Rose Bowl predictions. Oregon versus Penn State. Sugar Bowl, Oklahoma versus Georgia. Orange Bowl, Virginia versus Florida. And the Cotton Bowl, Memphis versus Baylor. Second one, that one's up. That one is through as well for Duke. They're by 21 again as we approach the 8-minute mark left to go and play in this game right now. Michigan State with the ball, right wing perimeter with Winston. Bounce pass, right baseline. They swing it back outside to the left wing. Gabe Brown with the ball. He takes a 3. He has got it from the outside for the 3-point shot. So 79-61 the score. Duke with the ball, under 8 left to go. Gabe Brown with 8 points on the board. Duke dribbling to the left wing. Now they pass it to the left corner. Nice feed inside. They couldn't finish, though, with Carey. Carey just too strong off the backboard. Gets rebounded by the Spartans. Spartans with the ball at the right elbow. They hand it off to Winston. Winston with 7.5 left to go. Winston still dribbling, working on Jack White. Dribble drive into the lane. Winston with a layup. No good. It got blocked partially by Jack White. And Duke will get the basketball. Duke takes this one past the half-court logo. 7:20. Left to go in this game tonight. Make sure to hit that thumbs up if you're new. Hit that big red subscribe button down below as well. Trey Jones working on Winston. Top of the key. Jones trying to blow past Winston at the right wing perimeter. Jones still dribbling. 10 on the shot clock. Passes off here to the left wing. As they swing it back over to Jones. Passing to the key. Carey. Jumper. That was a complete air ball. Carey goes down as well. Rebounded by Michigan State. Under 7 left to go. Spartans with it. Going into the lane. Cassius Winston with a layup. It got blocked. Duke with a big block underneath once again. We got 6:50 left to go. Blue Devils owning this game. Duke has it at the left wing. Jones with the basketball. Jones thought about a step back 3. He still has the ball once again in his hands. Jones passes off left corner. Bounce pass. Inside the carry. Back outside. Shot fake here. Duke takes the deep 2 jumper. That one is no good. Rebounded by Rocket Wall to the Spartans. Michigan State with the ball. They pass it off. Right baseline jumper. Tillman. Tillman, a complete air ball, and Jack White gets the rebound. Duke with the basketball. Pass the half-court logo. Dribble drive into the lane. Trey Jones, and Trey Jones gets fouled, and Rocket Watts is holding his face area. We got 6:14 left to go. Rocket Watts might have got hurt around his face area as he is down right now, holding on to that face area on Trey Jones as he tried to go into the layup into the lane. Let's see here. Benton pointing out. Welcome in Benton over to the channel, pointing out Cotton Bowl, Boise State versus Baylor. Right now, we're just on the commercial break. We'll get right back over here in just a moment, everybody. Let's see here. So, Cotton Bowl right now. I do not believe Carey is hurt. Do not believe Carey's hurt. I'll see if there's anything on Twitter, but it seems like he's fine. Unless they missed something. Let's see here. Let's see. They have last year for the thing for the. So currently we're just on this commercial break. We're gonna get right back over here in just a moment here, guys. Just trying to make sure I'm right with that Cotton Bowl result thing. Okay, yeah, it's definitely, yeah, the Big 12 plays in it. So I know the Big 12 plays in the Cotton Bowl, but you know, it's a Big 12 SEC. I'm not sure there. It used to be a long time ago. It used to be like a Big 12 versus SEC that they used to have for the Cotton Bowl. Currently, we're just on this commercial break right now. Just trying to check up something. Gosh, what's going on? Just trying to check up something to make sure. Okay, so let's see here. Any latest about Vernon Carey? I think Vernon Carey's fine here. Ooh. Oh, 1 second. Yeah, I missed down a play. He went down, so he did go down. But there's nothing going on as far as the news. I'm trying to see here. Vernon Carey, though, did go down 2 minutes ago. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that. See if there's anything for you guys here. Hopefully it's nothing severe for Carey, as he was just having a huge game tonight. Carey at that moment, he had 24 points, 10 rebounds, so another double-double. So currently just on this commercial break, hit that thumbs up, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button as well. Chicken NATO pointing out Louisville deserves to be #1, but the rest of the rankings definitely off. Yeah, I agree with you. Definitely agree there. Like, how in the world does Michigan go from, like, outside the top 25 to #4? Like, that's crazy. Alright, so we're going to get right back over here to this game. 79-61 the score. This one taking place at Michigan State. Duke is shooting the ball at 56% from the 56% from the court right now. Michigan State's at 43%. But what a game for Trey Jones. He has proved it tonight on the court. He's proved all the doubters wrong tonight. 7th double-double this season by Vernon Carey, too. He leads all of college basketball in that stat line as far as points and rebounds that he gets. Alright, so 6:14 left to go. Here we go. Back to this game as Michigan State shoots at the free throw line. First shot's up. First shot is a miss by the Spartans. Second shot coming up by Michigan State at the line. This shot's up. This shot is through. So that one's good by Rocket Watts. 79-62 now the score. See in that last play, it was Rocket Watts who was holding his face area as Trey Jones tried to go inside and yeah, it's an offensive. Okay, wow. So when we were gone on commercial break, that's why Michigan State was at the line. They called a flagrant 1 on Trey Jones. Okay, so that was what that was for. So we're back into this game. Michigan State with the basketball. They have it at the right wing perimeter, and they get the ball back. So Michigan State with the ball, bounce pass into the key, turnaround jumper, that shot rattles out, no good. And it gets rebounded by Duke. Duke with the ball, slowing down tempo, under 6 minutes left to go. Yeah, so Javin DeLaurier is out on the court right now, so Vernon Carey is not on the court at the moment here. We don't have, like, any official news about that either. Just said, like, that he went down. 5:34 left to go, and a stoppage in time with a foul on the court by Michigan State. Duke is in the bonus. Vaughn pointing out, can't wait for those New Year's Six bowl games. Indeed there, Vaughn. We got some good matchups that will hopefully happen. Trey Jones, 80% shooter at the line. 6 for 7 tonight, coming on to shoot the 1-and-1 first shot. That one's up, and that one's no good. Gets tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Duke. So Michigan State will get it back. 5:33 left to go. 5 point to go. Alabama won't play in the New Year's Six bowl game. Unfortunate season for Alabama. Left elbow jumper. That one no good. Offensive rebound. Underneath by Michigan State. The ball gets taken out, and Duke gets the steal on the key. And we have, I think, a timeout taken by Coach K with, 5:21 left to go. Timeout taken by Coach K now in a 79-62 game. I cannot show the game for you guys because it will result in a copyright strike. So I cannot do that, unfortunately. 5:21 left to go. If you guys enjoy my stream, hit that thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well as I call play-by-play of sports action here as we're on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. I call play-by-play of college basketball in the March Madness Tournament, NBA, the NBA Summer League. I did the NBA playoffs. What a game tonight, though, between these two players. Number 1, Vernon Carey Jr., and number 3 for Duke, Trey Jones. Just a clinic out there on the court. 24 points, 10 rebounds by Carey, alongside 3 blocks. 17 points, 11 assists by Trey Jones during tonight's game. So fantastic comeback here from Trey Jones. So we're right back after this commercial break. Welcome in, Bryce. I appreciate it. Thanks so much for being a part here of the channel. He puts Duke as number 1, Michigan State is number 2. But yeah, I mean, Louisville is a clear number 1. Hey, welcome in, Goose. Thanks so much for joining me on the broadcast right now. You're the man, Goose. I welcome you in here to the stream here on Sportscaster. 5:10 left to go in the game. Duke with the basketball. They take it past the timeline. Trey Jones guarded by Winston. They have it top of the key. Vernon Carey Jr. with a double-double in 23 minutes. 24 points, 10 rebounds. Passes over to the left corner into the hands here of Baker. Baker passes this one off to the left wing into the hands of Trey Jones. Trey Jones with the basketball. Slings this one back out. He gets tipped up in the air, deflected. Michigan State steals it. Michigan State with under 5 left to go with the basketball. Bounce pass over to Winston. Winston now at the top of the key with 4:40 remaining as we welcome you guys over to the stream on YouTube as well. Dribble drive inside Winston, and Winston gets fouled before the shot, so the shot won't count. He did make it in. Let's hear. Welcome into the chat, guys. Chicken NATO puts he's a huge Duke fan. Don't agree with them being number 1 this year. Yeah, they got bumped out by Stephen F. Austin. Louisville, in my opinion, is the clear-cut number 1. In my opinion, Maryland should be number 2. Let's see here. What does this mean for Michigan State? That's their 3rd loss of the year by Michigan State. You're talking about the very back of the top 25, maybe even unranked. That's how far back you're going to for Michigan State because they're now going to have their 3rd loss of the season. Shots coming up at the free throw line by Michigan State. That one is up, and that one is through for the Spartans as they're at the 1-and-1. They hit the first one. They'll have a second one coming up. Fortnite God put in didn't deserve number 1 seed. Made the freshman take a step back into reality. Michigan State lost to, they shouldn't be higher than Louisville and North Carolina. Second shot at the free throw line. That one's a miss, though. 79-63, 4:25 left to go in the game. Welcome in, Keith. Thanks so much here for being a part of the channel right now. Duke passes right wing into the hands of Trey Jones. Lob pass. Now over the top. Into the hands of Carey. Carey back into the game. Turnaround jumper. Carey is fresh coming off of it. And he needed a little breather. A couple minutes on the bench. But Carey now just keeps on adding to his point total tonight. 81-63 with 4 minutes left to go. Spartans with the basketball. Hit that thumbs up down below. Carey with 26 alongside 11 rebounds. They pass over to the left wing perimeter. into the hands of Gabe Brown, and we have timeout on the court taken. 3:57 left to go. So let's see here. Keith pointing out, really young, a couple weeks in. They've had some big wins. Rankings, yeah, rankings all out of whack for sure. Rankings definitely out of whack. That you're able to put like a two-loss team only at number 11 so far this year. They're going to drop to like probably 24, 25 in the rankings, like the most for Michigan State for this upcoming week, or just get knocked out entirely. Probably so. Yeah, Vaughn pointing out Michigan State not all that good. Not at football, though, for Michigan State. Not this season. They were good with Le'Veon Bell, though, a couple years ago when they started out the college football playoffs. Kentucky football went 7-5 this season, Vaughn pointing out. Yeah, so Kentucky football back in a bowl game once again. Okay, so Brand Cole is putting him at 18. I mean, the only thing is they have 3 losses now. That's the only problem there, is that they've got 3 losses. But I wouldn't put Michigan State below Dayton. That's the thing. I don't know why people put Dayton at 17. So if Dayton stays at like 17, I would put Michigan State at 16 then. Michigan State is better than Dayton as far as the rankings. I don't know why they put that there. So currently we're just on this commercial break, everyone. We have 3 minutes and 57 seconds left to go. 3:57 left to go in the game right now. Yeah, Michigan State should not be higher at all than UNC. Yeah, so 3:57 left to go. If you guys enjoy this stream, hit that thumbs up down below. Hit that big red subscribe button as well, as I call play-by-play here at Sports Action on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Thanks so much, guys, for being a part here of this stream. Yeah, Kentucky football, Vaughn pointing out, they had Benny Snell Jr. last season. They were good last year. V Sniper, welcome in over on the channel. He puts, he believes Duke should be around a 6 or 7. Yeah, I felt like they were dropped way too far back in this ranking. Let's see, I'm just trying to bring up the rankings for you guys right now. So, it's probably going to look like Louisville will stay at number 1. Maryland will go to Maryland will be at number 3, though. Kansas is at 2 here. Michigan's going to drop just way, way down in the rankings after that loss. 5 for Duke you guys have. Yeah, Brian Cole putting 5 for Duke. Yeah, I don't think they should have been dropped back that far back at all. Like, I don't know how Gonzaga is at number 9. Gonzaga only dropped 1. They should have dropped back Gonzaga way more. Gonzaga should have been like 12 or 13 or so. They got blown out against Michigan. Coming up at the free throw line, this is the last shot for Michigan State. That one is up and through. Yeah, maybe Kentucky football is on the rise. Yeah, I feel like Duke should be around like 5 or 6 or so. They dropped them way too far back. Michigan State's good with that one as well. 81-65 now the score. Duke will inbound this ball here. We got 3:55 remaining. They put the ball into the hands of Jordan Goldwire now. Hit those thumbs up, guys. If you're new over here to the channel, hit the big red subscribe button as well. Trey Jones with the basketball in his hands, guarded closely by Winston. So they have a double-team trap set up. Jones, though, able to get out of it. Jones holding on to that basketball, dribbling now at the top of the key. Passes over, and now they have it at the right wing perimeter into the hands of Goldwire. Duke with the basketball, top of the key, back over to Trey Jones. Jones jacks up a 3. He's got it from the top of the key. 84-65. Trey Jones has got something to prove tonight. 3:20 left to go in this game. Michigan State with the ball in the key. Winston passes, little jumper. That one goes up and in by Xavier Tillman for 2. 85-67. Yet 3 losses by Michigan State. I feel like they're going to be at the back half of that top 25 now that they need to be. That's 3 losses already. That ball gets tipped out of bounds close to the timeline. I think Michigan State last touched it. We have 3 minutes left to go. I'm just shocked that Michigan State just isn't that great. Trey Jones is lighting it up right now tonight. Duke will inbound this ball. 3 minutes left to go in this game. Thanks so much, guys, for being a part here. Inbound. Underneath the basket all the way. Racing over to it, and they lay it up and in for 2 by Duke. Matthew Hurt going in for the layup. They are impressive tonight. Hurt's got 10. 86-67 in the blow on Michigan State. Lobbing it over the top. They jam it down with the 2 hands. Now they have basically their bench players in the game. Julius Marble jamming it down for the Spartans. Duke with the ball. They take it past the half-court logo. Trey Jones still in there. Cassius Winston with assist number 7 tonight. He's only got 10 points, though, being outplayed by Trey Jones in the rematch. Jones guarded by Winston at the left wing perimeter. 2:20 left to go now in this one. Jones dribbles towards his right. Guarded by one top of the key, Trey Jones. Still with the ball. Jacks up a 3. That one is a complete air ball. Jack White tried to get it back, but he stuffed in the baseline. It's out of bounds by Duke. Let's see here. V Sniper putting out, if we play like this game, we are a top 3 team. Yeah, I feel like Duke after this, they need to move them right back into the top 5 if they keep on playing like this. They were put way too low in that standings board. 2 minutes left to go. 86-69. Michigan State just getting killed in this one. A little floater in the key. That one goes down for 2, though, by the Spartans. Vaughn pointing out UNC is going to learn to not to be a basketball school. Yeah, as far as football, now they have that Mac Brown as head coach. So he's talking about the football team. That's what Vaughn's talking about, how the football team needs to be better. That shot on the key, no good by Michigan State. Got tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Duke, though. So Michigan State will inbound this one coming up. We have 1:41 left to go in the game. .141 lob pass over the top. They have it at the left wing. Passing it over at the left corner perimeter. Dribble drive by Gabe Brown. Oh, he lost the basketball. Stolen away by Jack White. Duke with it with 1.5 remaining. Make sure to hit that thumbs up before you sign off tonight. Hit that big red subscribe button as well. Duke with the ball with Trey Jones just dribbling this one back outside at the top of the key. Nobody's even going to foul him anyway. 1:15 left to go. 13 on the shot clock. Jones with the ball, lobbing it over the top, and that ball gets tipped back to his teammate, though, underneath in the key. Delorier passing back up. Goldwire, a 3, jacks it up, no good. Rebounded into the key by Michigan State. Spartans with the ball, 1 minute left to go. They're getting crushed here by 15. 86-71. Cassius Winston dribbling at the left wing perimeter, right. He has been outplayed by far tonight by Trey Jones. The pass in the key, and Michigan State able to deliver on the backdoor cut by Aaron Henry for the one-handed jam with 47 left to go on the clock. Duke with the basketball. In a timeout on the court. 39 seconds left to go. So Vaughn pointing out Kansas and Duke will never learn how to be good at football. I mean, UNC too is in that category. But, I mean, UNC was much better at football back in, like, 2010 or so when they did play Oregon in the Saturday night game, but they've trailed off here the past couple of years. Duke at the free throw line. First shot's up, first shot is through. Yeah, that's just not good quality football. That's almost as bad as UMass versus UConn as far as football. Second shot, that one is no good either. It gets rebounded by Michigan State. 87-73, though. Duke's going to come away with a big victory tonight. Thanks so much, guys, for being a part here on the stream. That 3, no good. The tip-in, no good. Third opportunity. Finally, Michigan State gets something out of it. A 12-point game, but that score doesn't do any justice. Michigan State was blown out through this entire second half. Duke with the ball. They take it past the half-court logo one more time, most likely, with 18 seconds left to go. Nobody's falling, and what a huge win tonight by Duke. Thanks so much, guys, for being a part here of the channel. Hit that thumbs up down below before I sign off. Hit that big red subscribe button, as well as I call play-by-play of basketball action as this one has gone final. Thank you guys so much for being a part here of the stream tonight on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Before I sign off, feel free, guys. Feel free. I'll be back for some more basketball here, college basketball, NBA. So if you guys enjoy play-by-play basketball content, join me back for some more streams here. Make sure to turn on that notification bell as well. But I'll be signing off tonight. Good night to you guys as well out there. Big win tonight by the Duke Blue Devils. Vernon Carey Jr. with a huge game, dropping down massive points in this one. Taking a look at his final totals, 26 points, 11 rebounds. Thanks so much, Patrick. I appreciate it. As this game is just finished off. V-Sniper putting out there just so great. Chemistry is great there with Duke. They look just too good tonight. Thanks, guys, so much for joining me. But thanks so much, Vaughn, for joining me once again tonight. And before you sign off, make sure to hit that thumbs up down below, notification bell as well, and the big red subscribe button. Thanks so much for joining me, as this is Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Duke by 12. In this game, they move on to another victory here. 8-1 on the season with a W in the Big Ten ACC Challenge. Enjoy your rest of your night, everybody. Thanks so much for joining me.